Yeah, let's go.
Hey Dons, it's Carson.
And Brady.
Back with another episode of CCTV.
Last Saturday was our final school dance of the year. Huge shout out to ASB for putting on an amazing prom. Carson, how was your night?
Well, I got rained on walking to my car afterwards.
Speaking of water, a number of Dons were baptized into the church over Easter weekend. Let's head over to Father Matthew for more on that.
Hello Dons, Father Matthew here. As you know, we're still in Easter time in our Catholic faith, and I wanted to come to you with a special Easter message. The church is rejoicing with our risen Lord, and as Catholics, we're trying to enter into his joy and peace that he brought to the apostles. One particular thing that the church is excited about this Easter season are those who have come into the church through baptism at the Easter Vigil. All over the world, men and women, young men and women, children have received this precious gift of baptism and starting their relationship with God. And here at Cathedral, we've also had the joy and the privilege of having 5 students be baptized. And I wanted to share with you a little bit about their message and their journey.
I wanted to be baptized and enter the Catholic Church because over my time at Cathedral, I just felt like I've really grown in my faith. I've always kind of believed, but after a while and growing in my faith, going on these retreats and being involved on campus, I was just ready to take the next step.
My favorite memory of the Easter Vigil Mass was like the feeling of being purified after I walked out from being baptized.
Probably be when it was all dark and throughout the Mass and coming in with the Paschal candle and looking up and there was the windows were all had all the lights of all the candles, and it was really kind of cool to see.
I'm excited to get involved at USD, the college I'll be attending, and get really active in clubs and just grow in my faith on campus.
Thank you so much for sharing your journey with the Lord. For anyone out there who has a desire to have a deeper friendship with God and realizes that they haven't been baptized, I would really encourage you to just ask. Ask a mentor, ask a teacher, ask a priest about how to go about that process. It could be the beginning of the most beautiful thing of your life. I hope you're all experiencing the joy and peace of the risen Lord in this time of Easter, and know of my prayers. God bless you.
Hey Dons, it's Sophia. Today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Horich about the food drive. What is the food drive?
Thank you guys, first of all, for being so supportive of our food drives in the past. We really appreciate it, and it's gone to a lot of families in need, so we greatly appreciate it. Now, we had scheduled previously a food drive here in May, but because of the last one, we extended it during all of Lent, we actually are not really doing a food drive specifically right now. However, we can always take food, so anytime you're shopping with your families and you want to donate something to the pantry, we're always open to receive those acts of kindness from you and your families.
What are some items you guys most need?
You know, definitely we can use anything that someone wants to donate, but things that are super popular are kind of meals ready to eat, shelf-stable items, things like soups, pasta sauces, pasta, anything like that, canned meats, tuna, beef, chicken, those are always super popular and very much appreciated.
And how long are your services going?
Yeah, so we're going to keep our pantry open every Wednesday from 10 to 12, and we're going to keep our hours open during the summer as well. So if anyone's looking for an opportunity to volunteer with their families during the summer, we welcome that, as well as you can even bring donations throughout the summer.
Hey Dons, it's Emily,
Mason, and Tyler.
here on the set of
Mamma Mia! I'm here with Elise Frias and Addie Redfield. So, guys, what is it like being part of the directing team for Mamma Mia?
It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of late nights and a lot of hard work, but we have a really great team that we're working with, so it's very great.
We have lots of students doing directing and blocking, myself and other students doing choreo. We have people acting as techies, helping move sets, and everybody's collaborating all together, and all of the hard work is going to pay off, and it's going to be really good.
Kaylee, this has been a dream of yours since you were 5 years old. What does it mean to you to be finally doing the show as your last high school play?
It means a lot to me, and I couldn't possibly thank Miss Wilson enough. I've been asking her to do this show my whole 4 years here, and not only is it awesome to do it, but to also be able to direct it so that it's exactly what I want. It's the perfect dream.
Blake, how's your experience been being in your first ever school play?
Yeah, it's been a great time. Also Tyler's first school play as well. It's been a great opportunity for both of us to get 2 of a leading male roles, which is really fun. We're very proud to have that, and great cast, great nights, long nights at that, but overall great time.
Come see Mamma Mia!
Seniors, don't forget to pick up your yard signs from your religion teachers. If you're a pure ministry student, your signs are at the front desk in the Colby Center.
Our sports teams have been on fire lately. Let's send it off to Griffin for more information.
What's up, Dons? It's Griffin, and welcome back to CCTV Sports. Most teams are coming to the end of the regular seasons and preparing for CIF, so let's jump right into it. Starting off with lacrosse. The girls had their senior night last Friday against La Jolla for their last league game of the season. They routed them with an impressive 19-8 score, starring sophomore Lily Razadeh, who dominated on the field with 5 points. Now, the girls enter into CIF. They had a bye week this week, but have their first round of CIF on Tuesday. Good luck. And on the boys' side, the team also had a big win against La Jolla last week. Miles Sagan and Brody Serrano made tons of great saves in the goal, holding the Vikings to only 4 goals. They went into the quarterfinals game for the CIF Open Division yesterday against Bishops. Once again, Lance Biagoli and Jake Bloom locked down the defense, and Jake Laverty led the team on the offensive side. Moving on to softball. The girls took the dub earlier this week against OLP with an impressive score of 6-0, along with star player Ellie Davis, who had some insane hits, and Anna Janis with a grand slam. The girls' senior night is this week on Tuesday, where they face off against Christian Patriots. Come out and support the girls. Swinging into baseball, the boys have had a rough week and a half, losing to Patrick Henry Thursday 0-7. They matched up for the 3-game series against Saints Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Pitcher Levi Uslander had an outstanding performance Tuesday, going 6 2/3 innings with only allowing 2 runs against the Saintsmen. They look to get on a hot streak next week against Point Loma in their last week of league play before CIF. Boys golf won the City Conference tournament by 43 strokes, shooting 1 over 361. Michael Reby was the individual champion, shooting 4 under 68. The team finished their regular season 18-1 and now stand as the #1 team in San Diego. Good work, boys. On to track and field. The squad has been through the roof, setting records and insane PRs over the past few weeks. Recently, the team went to both Arcadia and Mount Sac Invitationals. Mari is on the track right now, interviewing the record-breaking squad.
Thanks, Griffin. I'm here with the Cathedral Catholic Girls Distance Medley team, Liesl Sellerberg, Patsy Hellman, Caitlin Pert, and Jocelyn Gibson. Fresh off of an incredible performance at the Arcadia Invitational, setting records for the school and placing 4th. First off, congratulations, girls, on such a big accomplishment. Liesl, can you tell me how surreal was the moment, knowing that you guys broke the school record?
It was really an amazing moment. The DMR especially wanted to go under 12 minutes. I had never really run like a 1200 before, so that was really stressful, but I knew like everyone was able to do their best, and we all ran pretty much our best time ever. Knowing that Jocelyn crossed the finish line at 11:56, we all ran out onto the track and gave her a hug, and it was just like such an amazing moment.
And you guys didn't just stop there. You guys also broke the 4x16 record with sophomore Callie Schulteis. How did it feel getting that record as well?
It was super exciting. Jocelyn set us out with a super great first leg. We all just did our best to keep that placing and finish as fast as we could.
You four definitely have a lot of team chemistry. Can you tell me what's going on behind the scenes?
This was our first DMR together. We warm up together, and then we also pray together before we race.
Jocelyn, as a senior, and this being your final time performing at Arcadia, you not only helped your team break the DMR record, you also set the 3200 record at the Mount Sac Invitational. What was going through your head during and after that race?
When I passed through the finish line and seeing that I broke the school record, I was really happy. And
see, with Liesl and Kaylin at your side as juniors, how did it feel to be a part of such a surreal race and knowing that you guys have to set the tone for next year as seniors?
We definitely have a lot of energy going into CIF and state to finish off this year strong, and I'm excited to see what we can do next year as seniors.
You guys are record breakers and one of the most exciting teams to watch this season. So thank you guys so much for sharing, and good luck at CIF. Now back to you, Griffin.
Thanks, Mari. Good luck to both boys and girls racing into CIFs. The swim and dive team had their first round of prelims on Wednesday for CIF. Each individual who qualified at prelims is now on the way to compete tomorrow at the CIF finals. With much success through the season, things are looking good for both the girls and the boys team. Good luck tomorrow. Last week, boys volleyball faced a tough week, taking a loss against Saints. Unfortunately, they played the undefeated team, CCA, on Tuesday for their first round of CIF and took the loss in a close game, losing just by 2 points. They faced Classical Academy on Thursday for their second round of CIF. David Loren and Easton Justin fired up the court, along with sophomore Stewie coming up from JV. On to the girls' side. The beach volleyball team just finished the playoffs this Tuesday against Torrey Pines. Now the girls are headed into the championship this Saturday at Mesa College at 3 p.m. to win CIF for the 4th time in a row. The girls want you there and need your support to take home the dub. That's a wrap for sports this week. And speaking of sports, I'm gonna go play in a football game with CJ and Daniela on social.
What's up, Dons? It's Daniela.
And CJ back on social.
Today, we're gonna play a little game of wiffle ball with our boys varsity baseball team.
Let's see what kind of action the boys brought to the Saints games this week.
Bye!
Trey's up the bat. Our second batter in the lineup, we got D. Griffin Brown. Oh!
CJ!
Single!
One!
Run!
Run, Jimmy! Oh, look how cute they are. Yeah.
Get there! CJ! 3! Oh, that's right down the middle!
Oh, that's down. Going.
Let's go! Hey.
Good luck to the boys in the rest of their season continuing to play off.
Hey Dons, let's go talk to the leaders of the fan club to hear more about Neurodiversity Week. What is the fan club?
To simplify, the Friendly and Neurodiverse, or FAN Club, discusses the understanding and acceptance of different brain types.
Where and when do you guys meet?
We meet every lunch at Tuesday in Drexel 104. However, the next meeting is going to be the last meeting because we have an event going on. It's Neurodiversity Week, and I think Bruce can elaborate on that.
What's the upcoming event?
So it relates to these posters that we're holding. We're going to put them all around campus. We're going to have an event called Neurodiversity Week, where every day of that week we will make a post and educate or do something about neurodiversity.
Thanks guys, make sure to stop by for their last meeting. Now off to Kylie.
Hey Dons, the art show is on its way, and I'm here with Ava to learn more. When and where will the art show take place?
May 7th through 14th in the Guadalupe Center. There's also a reception and awards ceremony May 14th from 5:30 to 7:30 for all the students who put art in the showcase.
What kind of art will you find in the showcase?
So all students from freshmen to seniors can participate in it, and it's from students in the Intro to Visual Arts class, photography, graphic design, jewelry making, drawing and painting. All the art classes can submit one of their art pieces to the art show.
Why is it important to go?
To support all of the art students and to get to see all of their work.
Thank you so much, Ava. Don't forget to mark your calendars and show up to support your fellow Dons.
Now back to the studio.
Appreciate it, Kylie.
Don't miss Mamma Mia tonight at 7 in the theater. Or be sure to catch it tomorrow at 2 or 7.
You know I'll be there.
Same here. I'm singing along to every song.
And be sure to tune in next week as we introduce some fresh faces for next year's CCTV team.
Thanks for watching, Dons.